We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine collective, to see what is going on. We have made a big shift today into Leo season, and we're going to be noticing the difference. This is actually the hardest part of the year, but this is a time where the collective energies amp up as we prepare for the Lionsgate porthole too. So some big energies coming at us. This is a romantic time of year, time to enjoy your summer and the summertime fun that this time of year brings too. But we're going to start with a reading for the divine feminine. Huge energies that can help you to tap into your heart chakra and to help you follow your heart. Also very creative energies that come at us this time of year. This is the highest point of the collective energies too that we move into for Leo season. So we notice the universal energies amp up as we begin to align with Sirius. We're going to talk about a couple of the astrological alignments that this time of year brings too. Okay, so on the 25th, we have a huge alignment. This is the day out of time, but we also have a huge alignment between Pluto and the south and north node. This is a fated alignment, and it's going to be huge for twin flames. The next day, the 26th, brings us the opening of the Lionsgate porthole. This is also the galactic new year and the helioxical rising of Sirius. So we begin to align with Sirius, receiving a ton of galactic energies into the planet. The Lionsgate porthole will peak for the A8 porthole. Powerful time of year as we're flooded with a lot of cosmic energies. We want to be tapping into these energies too, for sure. But amazing time of year for twin flames. Some of you guys already know that August is going to be huge for the flames. Doesn't matter your situation too, as everyone is different as to what is going on. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do a reading starting with the divine feminine. Remember, this is just a general reading. Make sure you're doing the one-on-one sessions on my website. You're probably going to need them as you're trying to navigate this course or this journey specifically for you too. So only take what resonates for you during this reading. You know, some of these messages may be for you, maybe some aren't resonating. Take what resonates. Make sure you're booking me on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. I am an energy healer, and I'm always trying to get you to do more energy healing sessions too. I have tons of healings, clearings, and activations on there. I also do twin flame readings, and I also do twin flame coaching, which is going to help you to navigate the process, as it's going to bring up all of your own patterns, programs, and things going on that you're going to have to heal. And we'll say move through too. So if you're needing me, book me on my website. I have a ton of stuff up for today's shift into Leo season too. So always check out what is in my shop. It's always up to date. All right, divine feminine, divine masculine. If you're watching, direct messages from your divine feminine. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. And sometimes you guys get derailed by separation. This is part of the process, realizing just why it's part of the process so that you can reflect on areas that you need to take better care of yourself and even love yourself better. I know this might, and it depends on why the separation, but oftentimes if you take a deeper look at things, you're going to really tap into why and what core wounds and issues are coming up for you to reflect on and for you to heal. We're in a lot of retrogrades right now. We have Venus retrograde this entire Leo season. It's time to reflect and think about how things have gone in your love life. It's also all about self-care and how you're showing up and taking care of yourself. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed a break away. The energy gets very overwhelming and very intense with twin flame as you're receiving a lot of activations and upgrades, and it's a whole energetic recalibration too, because there's a lot happening on an energetic level between twin flames as you're focusing on each other and exchanging a lot of energy. Some of you might be in a breakup energy or even separation. If you are, and this could be like actual separation and distance, or this could just be kind of feeling like it's slow coming towards union or coming into union, know that you're always working towards union no matter where you're at in the process. The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. You were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. Now I know it's true. You'll know this is your person. You guys have been made aware of that. I know. You'll know this is your person. It just kind of depends on where you're at. Divine feminine, knowing the connection. All right, big message today. Look at how Your twin flame has changed both of you, of your lives, permanently, like in a good way, in a positive way. It's shown you what you need to heal, what you need to work on. Doesn't matter if you're with them, not with them. They've come into your life, and this is a destined encounter so that you could level up and do the work required to get into union. Regardless of where you are in that process, you can see that you've been releasing a lot of, we'll say, attachments to the old, clearing things, healing things, and having to face certain truths about yourself. This person has changed you in a very positive way, no matter where you're at within the connection. I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. So we always say divine feminine wanting a new beginning. Some of the holdup could be on masculine side too. I'm ready for commitment, and you might realize that too. Your divine masculine might have been giving you crumbs, excuses, I say breadcrumbing, excuses, right? To, whatever it was, it probably wasn't enough on some level, and you're realizing that at this point and where you are in your journey too. If you really take a deep, hard, honest look at your situation too. Divine feminine wants real commitment. You know what you want out of your journey and out of your life at this point in your story. I want to make things right. I'm in love with you. I don't feel like I deserve you. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. So this is the hardest part with the ego triggering, right? Work on any ego triggers that may have come up or may still be coming up from this connection. You have too many blocks for union still. This is where we get on into the energy work too. Make sure you're doing more energy clearing work. This is why I have so many twin flame block clearings on my website. I have so many clearing sessions specifically for twin flames, for everyone of course, but for twin flames too, because I do a lot of work with twin flames and the twin flame collective. I have so many energy clearings for you guys. Make sure you're clearing your energy regularly. You're gonna know when you need it. You lit a fire in me I can't explain. I have past family stuff I'm trying to heal. You've triggered a lot of inner child healing for me, and I've brought up a lot of inner child wounds in me. You're going to notice that your twin flame reflects your dynamic. They may have probably opposite way of coping with that, or even attachment style and how they connect. But you're going to notice they have the same core, we'll say, upbringing kind of things in some type of way. A lot of twin flames are actually healing from narcissistic family, childhood dynamics, and past partnerships and things like that. So when you come together, this can make it very difficult as you're triggering a lot of old wounds, or even shining a light on dysfunction in the past, or even keep still going on too. And so this is where like the work comes up. And so a lot of times there's a lot of painful energies being triggered, and of course divine masculine usually is taught to avoid these kind of energies. So for divine masculine side, make sure that you're feeling your emotions and allowing these energies to run through you and to clear that are being triggered. For divine feminine, healing any type of child wounding and templates that may still be affecting your relationships. My soul wants to merge with yours. You're probably going to feel very strong pulls to this person, a very strong magnetic, energetic attraction that you may or may not be able to explain, where you're oftentimes thinking of this person as like your energy pulling towards this person too, in a very magnetic way. Since you met, something has been activated between the twin flame connection. So you're probably thinking about this person. This is something on a spiritual level. It's past the ego. It's past the physical experience too. The draw to each other. Outside energies and circumstances got in the way. And you guys might see that. This is where you guys are great by yourselves and the people come out. I was trying to explain to someone, because I've been through this, where it's like people come out on both ends and try to steer you guys away from each other and things like that. Nothing like outside energies or karmic connections, friends, family, things like that to throw off this union. You're clearing outside energies. Be mindful of who you're surrounding yourself with during this time. This separation is because you started to treat me like a karmic partner. Your masculine might have had karmic wounds or issues, I know, patterns that they were still playing out. They might have been perceiving you in that light or taking out their past connections on you. That's a common one too. Any wounds from their past relationships might have been throwing off or affecting this union in some type of way. Okay, so we're going to see what to heal with this. All right, on the divine feminine side, make sure you're not playing mind games. You're being tested through this connection. Could be the universe, could be your divine masculine, and things like that. This person might be acting a little bit immature with you. And so I say, like a child trying to get their way sometimes, right? So make sure that you're aware of that. This person might be secretly testing you. You might be getting the cold shoulder energy. This might be a breakup, distance, or separation. You're missing your twin flame a lot, especially if in separation. You're probably looking at pictures, having a lot of regrets, and thinking about this person. Be careful. This person might be acting sneaky, or you might think they're mysterious, but they're being sneaky. Some of these people are just hiding a double life. You're like, what? You're like, why? And you might sense that too with your masculines, especially if they're trying to throw off union or not interested. Okay, and then this is what to heal on the masculine side. There's no contact. You might be blocked, have silent treatment, or cut off all communication. Okay, some of them have other karmics that they're dealing with and karmic connections. I say they might have thought the grass was greener on the other side. Nothing like these avoidants to try to go single for the summer season. I know this pattern, right? Oh my God, okay. So if you feel like you're getting blown off, you most certainly probably are, and you need to really think about what you deserve in this. This person's hiding their true feelings. They are in love with you and they're having deep emotions, so they're secretly in love, but they're probably acting cold and detached. There is a soul contract with this person. You're going to come into union with this person. You already know that if you're a twin flame, that you're working towards union with this person, and I feel this is very, very important. There might be some type of third party energy, and you'll know if there are. This is other things that got in the way of being together. This could be, I know, right? Friends, family, karmics, and things like that, especially if they're acting like they're giving more of their attention to karmic situations or karmics in their life. This could be, I know, parents, mother, right? Okay, so masculine on their side usually has three karmics, or three connections in their life. Sorry, three connections. Two of them are karmic. They have the karmic mother, they have the karmic ex, and then they have the twin flame. Sometimes they're still engaged with the other karmics with the karmics in their life, and this is a huge thing too. So they might have some type of karmic situations that are keeping them chained to them, tied to them, or influencing them in some type of way, especially if they're in a karmic relationship when you met, they're married, they have children, and situations like that. There are things coming up that are getting in the way. Could be on either side. All right, you're missing this person. You think about them all the time. You're reminiscing over them. Divine Feminine, you're feeling confused and unclear about where you stand with this person. All right, you're feeling bad about the past. You're feeling pain and maybe even a little bit guilty about how things went. Know that things have played out as they should so that you both could work on certain things. Time to detach and clear your mind. I know you'll notice when you do detach from this connection, I know usually your twin flame comes back and things like that. Time to detach and clear your mind right now. You might be guided to work on other things in your life if you're apart, or to be working towards union. It just depends on where you're at. Okay, so we have the Strength, but in reverse. So Strength is represented by Leo season and the Lion. Remember that the Lion is king and queen of the jungle, right? Like literally king and queen energy. Remembering that you need to draw on your strength right now. It's very important that you are not being critical of yourself and that you're working on how you're talking to yourself and getting rid of any negative self-talk or self-worth issues. It's very important that you're seeing yourself in your highest light and even really working on turning into your higher self and seeing yourself from that angle. We all have strengths and weaknesses. Don't focus on the negative aspects. Focus on your positive aspects during this time. You might be healing low self-esteem, lack of strength, being vulnerable, letting fear and anxiety stop you, or feeling inadequate in some way through things that have been triggered in this connection. We're dealing with a lot of Pluto energy right now. Sometimes Pluto energy can trigger insecurities or other type of issues going on. I know it's meant to help us through our healing journey and our spiritual awakening, but these things are being triggered and on a collective level right now. Make sure you're seeing this person as working as a team. This is the Three of Pentacles. You're on the same page. You're supposed to be working towards the same goals with this person, and you'll notice that you have gifts that go hand in hand, and you should be working on the same projects together. And this is like, sometimes some of you guys might notice your masculine might have got a little selfish and, you know, they're wanting to go do their own thing or whatever. However, it doesn't matter. You're needing to work on the same things together. Even if you feel separate, God forbid, you're in that energy. This is something to heal, to come back into union. And you're being guided to work on the same pieces of the same puzzle, right? You're like, what? I know, and they're interlocking. Sometimes we don't see that. So this is all about being of service and working better and being a team with this person. 10 of Wands. This is your masculine. The next three cards coming through in the reading, your masculine's higher self. They're feeling burdened, overloaded, and stressed. They have too many responsibilities. They might have even chosen the wrong path. They feel like they're taking everything on. They feel like they're being taken for granted, but they're trying to end some type of karmic cycle of their own in their life. It just depends. This could be connected to karmics or deeper healing work that they need to do. This person is going to come in with a love offer. This is the Knight of Cups. This is a water energy too. Depends on if that translates over to you. But this is like a proposal, an offer. This is love messages, attraction, and following their heart and being in love. This person needs to open their heart chakra and awaken to this connection. When they do, they're going to come back in when ready. They might have some type of healing work that they're working through, or their own inner issues, blocks, or even obstacles that have kept them in an ego state or away from this connection. These things are clearing and are going to release in a big way. We're still in that full moon hangover vibe from last night's Capricorn full moon. But this was a powerful moon, and it still is over the next couple of days, for making us wake up and focus on clearing the karmic debt. This could be financial debt. This could be karmic burdens, responsibilities, things that were still connected or tying us to the new earth. When we do, this is how we truly awaken and ascend into the new earth too. Divine Masculine is working through some type of issue on their side. Okay, this is the Knight of Swords, and this is an air energy. Your person may have air placements. This is exciting changes, coming in with high energy and going after what you want. They know they want you. They're capable of, we'll say, romancing you. I always think of this Knight as very strong, and we're in that right now. We are in a lot of Mars and Gemini energy until September. This is all about quick communication and going after what you want. This might be someone who is a smooth talker, swept you off your feet, or has a way with words too. They're going to go after what they want. They might be just doing some soul searching and figuring out what they want. Expect them to come in with high energy when they do. If this person is taking space, it is so that they can clear their energy and figure out how they feel about the situation. It might be needed during this time. It depends on where you're at though. See, that is why this process is designed that way too, so that both twin flames can really shift into higher versions of yourself. We're past that. I talked about a lot about ego death. We're past this version right now. You guys are going through such a transformation over the next, we'll say until the fall, until the autumn. We're going through such a transformation as we're receiving a lot of high frequencies, and we're going to receive a lot of energies and upgrades during the Lionsgate portal. The Lionsgate portal is powerful for twin flames. So is the 25th, as we align with, or Pluto aligns with the North and South node too. These are always faded alignments, so they're going to highlight any faded connections, and that is your twin flame union, or in some type of way. Expect some beautiful shifts for the twin flames over the next, we'll say, couple of months even. Okay, let's do a reading for the Divine Masculine. I'm just trying to do some quick cards anyways. It's always quite warm out here, but I wanted to come outside. Don't worry, things will cool off next month, right? They're quite warm. All right, things are getting hot for the summer. It's a romantic time of year. You guys are going to be focused on love while we're in Leo season. This is good for your love life, no matter what's going on there. Okay, so Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, if you're watching, take these as direct messages. Okay, so Divine Masculine reading, right, with the collective, but Divine Feminine, if you're watching, direct messages from your Divine Masculine. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. This person is dreaming about you. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning because I was dreaming so much, right? Oh no, full moon vibes. And I know a lot of people were, because as soon as I woke up, someone was hitting my inbox about their dreams. Okay. And about their flame, right? Things like that. So I get a good side of, you know, how different flames are going through. That helps me a lot with the work I do too. Your Divine Masculine is dreaming about you. They might be looking for you in their dreams, or they're having dreams that are pertaining to the twin flame journey. Divine Masculine, pay attention. You're getting signs, synchronicities, dreams. Everything on your journey is leading you back to this union and this connection, and it's trying to help keep you motivated and keep you working through the path, because some of you guys are facing separation, or a lot of healing, or you got to do your own thing and work on your own thing. It is the path to union, working through certain things. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. This person may have realized that they made the wrong choices. I always see this huge. They might have thought they would be happier by themselves or single and they're miserable, or they might have thought they'd be happier with karmics and dating, and like I say, it's horrible out there. You guys already know. And then the thing is that once you meet your twin flame, you can't even go back to the karmics like you think you can. Like we were single and doing that a long time ago with the karmics. You can't even do that once you've met your twin flame. It's like the universe wants to keep you on track. So they might have taken a lot of time. This could be time apart, time to themselves, or even time has passed within this connection if you're in union, and they're getting more clarity about things. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. This person is missing you bad. They miss talking to you. If there's a no contact, no communication, they might feel like they're trying to sort themselves and feel better and talk to you, but they're noticing it's not happening without you. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? This person might think that you guys can't start over, or that too much has happened or gone on. Won't matter with twin flames at all what has happened. You guys are destined to come into union somehow, some way with the universe too. So they're thinking a lot about the past and maybe things that didn't go good. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. Deep past life connection. Now, as we're moving into the Lionsgate portal, this is, you're waking up to your past lives and understanding between this person. You might have even done multiple timelines with this person in this life. Sometimes your twin flame will appear and reappear in different times and things like that. Deep past life connection, meant to heal these past lifetimes and even your past wounds in this lifetime. Sometimes when we're going through it, because I saw someone like, you know, there's a lot of spinning and purging involved, but if you take a look at where you started when you met your twin flame, you're healing a ton. You're going into your deepest core wounds. This is not for the weak, because we have that strength, right, for the Lionsgate kind of coming up with that theme. This is a very deep process that both twin flames will go through. Everywhere I go, look around as if you'll magically be there. They might be missing you and just expecting to see you somewhere. Some of them may be seeing you in person. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interest at heart. They might have lost faith in you or the connection. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. They're thinking about you obsessively. They can't get you out of their head anyways, out of their mind, out of their heart, etc. I'm scared you will reject me. This person may be hypersensitive to rejection. I know this happened with my situation, that at the perceived thought of rejection, they're fast to reject you in some type of way. Might be hypersensitive to criticism and things like that with you or your twin flame. Having a lot of rejection, abandonment trauma may be divine masculine impacting your relationship in some type of way. You might have inadvertently pushed away your divine feminine or hurt their feelings, or even flat out rejected them and their love that they were trying to give you and tried to offer to you. This is catching up to you if so. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. I've been working on myself. I'm ready to take my mask off. This is the ego too. So sometimes this is the thoughts and the blocks that you're having to face and work through. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. Some of the divine masculines might be in that mindset now, especially if not having a lot of communication. They might be really wondering what divine feminine is doing. Believe in miracles. Things can shift anytime. Anytime your twin flame can come back, can reappear. You can heal things anytime they want to, we'll say. Believe in miracles with the situation. The universe is working behind the scenes to try to help you to heal this situation. I desire union just as strongly as you. Trust me, we were fated to meet, and I am your destiny. Your doubt, fear, and worry is blocking union. So working on that fear and worry, divine masculine, is something everyone has to move through in their own timing. I cannot move on from you ever, even if I tried. This person's probably figuring that out in this state in some way. Someone was asking me, I think it was yesterday, I had a comment on these videos of what cards am I using. This is my deck on my website. Check them out if you guys need them. I think it's the better deck of all the ones I'm using, right? All right, divine masculine and what to heal. They're ashamed. Something got backfired. They might have been caught out in some type of situation. Some of them might have been sneaking around. We have friends with benefits, spending time with other people. And that's huge, because you'll notice that a lot of the time other people suddenly appear. Suddenly divine masculine is blowing off divine feminine because they want to go hang out with their friends more and things like that. This may have played a part, but you'll know if that shoe fits for you. All right, reconciliation, divine masculine. This is resolving the issues and getting back together. This is coming up. Healing any type of toxic relationship patterns that have come up on the divine masculine side. This person is very attracted to you, your divine feminine. You know that. They want you. They might have been acting childish with you, though. And this is like, I know, can't see everything clearly. They might have been immature, argumentative, or playing the victim. And things like that. Your divine feminine is checking out your social media page. They're still holding on to this connection, or being guided to hold on to this connection on their end. Sometimes you guys don't understand why, but it's through the inner guidance that we get, and the universe also giving us our lessons on each side of things. So your divine feminine hasn't let go. You'll probably feel them in your field them. This is the Page of Wands, divine masculine. This is like messages coming in, direct messages, right? This is like, this person is opening up, and this is like a phone call. Now, this is the Divine Masculine card. We have a lot of masculine cards, while we do have a couple of the feminine at the end. This is where the masculine's at. This is like good news. Some of you guys are going to be guided to reach out to your Divine Feminine, to text them, to give them a call, especially if Divine Feminine has been messaging you and trying to talk to you about all of this. This is the Hierophant, and this is my favorite. This is spiritual guidance or assistance. You know that for some, you guys, you or your Divine Feminine wanted a traditional, normal relationship. I know, I don't want to say 3D, right? You just wanted a normal relationship, healthy relationship, right? And however that may have presented or looked to you too. And you might have had a hard time with that. You might have relationship problems from your past Divine Masculine, or even the Divine Feminine too, of things, how things have played out too. This is meant to be a spiritual union, spiritual connection. For some, you have that connection to come into divine union, and to help the planet through coming into and anchoring into these beautiful twin flame spiritual connections. For some, there's a marriage contract. It just kind of depends on what's in there. Because we have the Emperor, and this is in reverse. Divine Masculine might have, you might feel abandoned or let down by this connection. You might have been acting too rigid or controlling, or maybe even your feminine too. And this is triggering deep abandonment wounds with you, especially if you've been left alone or pushed away your Divine Feminine. This might be a habit that you have from past experiences. This is the Magician in reverse. This means that you need to really take back your power and shift into this energy of the Magician. Something is blocked with your manifesting. It could be from this union too, because if you're off track, it'll affect things like your finances, the rest of your life, and other areas of your life. You might feel like you missed an opportunity with this. This could be self-doubt, untrustworthiness, or lacking mental clarity. You might feel cut off from your spiritual connection. You might have felt really, really connected with your Divine Feminine together. I know that feeling. I know. And then when you disconnect from the union or go into separation, it feels like that, and you do disconnect and you have to really work your way back up. So something might be blocking your spiritual connection if you're in a separation from your Divine Feminine, because when you're together, you're in alignment, and when you're in separation, you're out of alignment in some type of way. This is to remember your power to manifest. Some of you guys are meant to be manifesting union. I know this is my manifesting union card lately, and to work towards manifesting union, and to follow the guidance of the universe and the little breadcrumbs and signs and synchronicities, and to really work towards this union and connection. Okay, your last two cards, because I'm doing a quick reading today. Your last two cards are Divine Feminine's higher self coming through. This person cannot see things clearly. I know, this is like, they're overwhelmed, they're holding on to resentment, and that's you too. So either one of you is holding on to resentment from how past things went, not seeing that some of these things meant to trigger healing on both ends. And this is being cold or guarded. You might be acting detached from your Divine Feminine. You might be acting really cold, harsh, or guarded with them, not letting them in, keeping them at arm's length, and even pushing them away. And this is affecting things. I always say this is the woman blindfolded card, because Divine Masculine in the highest is supposed to be a leader and guiding Divine Feminine. So some of you guys are, I know, now you've left Divine Feminine, I'll say blindfolded and things like that, and stuff like that. It just kind of depends. So Divine Feminine may not be able to see things as clearly, because sometimes you're like that sounding board to bounce ideas off of with them, and they can go, you guys can go a lot higher together. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. This is your Divine Feminine. They're kind and compassionate. They are in touch with their intuition, their balance, they're an empath, and they are in love. They're embodying unconditional love and femininity. That might scare you. You're used to the conditional love of the past, and you might feel like you have to work hard for love, because in childhood you did, in dealing with your toxic family systems and things like this. This person sees all your flaws and weaknesses. They don't hold it against you, and in fact, they look past them and love you unconditionally. They see you in such a high light. And that's what makes you unnerved, because sometimes you haven't even faced all of your own shadow. And I know, and it's stirred up a lot of inner shadows. This person is able to look past all of that and see all of the good in you and your potential. Oftentimes they might even be blinded, because we have that blinded card, by your highest potential, the potential of this connection, and the potential of you two together too. This is like a strong in love card too. So this is connecting with your own feminine energy so that you can embody those empathic qualities of unconditional love. You might be, through this reading, being guided to heal some type of past heart wounds or heart blocks left by previous connections or even childhood, so that you can open up to unconditional love within this twin flame union, as this is what is required. Needing to let go of resentments. This could be with other people in your past and things you haven't processed or healed or let go of, or even things with your divine feminine. This is all about letting go of the heart chakra blocks. We're in Leo season. It's an awesome time to be opening up your heart chakra, right? And making big plays and big moves. Things are going to get big. I know, right? And it's even kind of a dramatic energy. I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, like, go big or go home, like, right? Making those bold moves. Like, Cancer is like, you know, it's in the spotlight energy, but it's play it small. This is like much bigger energy too. You're being guided to really connect with your inner lion. I know, and we talk about the lions and the lion's gate. This is the ultimate twin flame symbolism too, right? The king and the queen family and things like that. So this is bringing big energies for you, but also a lot of big healing energies for your connection and for your twin flame connection. Expect the lion's gate to be huge for both twin flames. Both of you guys are being guided towards union like never before during these higher frequency energies, as you're able to hone in and kind of find your path and follow your path right now. Make sure you're opening up to your feelings and following your heart chakra right now. All right, I'm going on that note. I'm going to be around doing healings and activations all day on my website. If you need me, just go ahead and book me on there. I have tons of healings up for today, specifically for that shift into Leo season. My shop is up to date. I made sure of that this morning. Anything in my shop is always good to do. Make sure you're booking more healings on my website. It's going to help you through this process no matter where you're at. Check out my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com.